It's me, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. I know I have been gone for a really long time. With my limited time at home, I'm trying to do as many broadcasts as I can. A lot of things have happened in the past several years, and I think I feel like I have learned something new and eager to share with you all. Unfortunately, I didn't have much time to put my thought together and share with you all. So with limited time I have, I'm gonna try to, just spill off whatever is in my head, and hopefully, it will clear something in my mind as well. So that would relate to what our topic today. Have you ever feel so overwhelmed that you simply have a hard time to stand on your feet? What am I saying that is, especially at the end of years, you will start to realize such a pattern. And with me, it's all about pattern. Like, seems like something will repeatedly happen throughout the years, and it seems to hit you hardest at the end of the years. They have a lot to do with our pace of evolution, and due to this evolutions, we will constantly get confronting with things and constantly get challenging our belief to micromanaging, adjust our soul, and then hopefully can slowly bring us to the life that we always wanted. So due to that, the ugly truth is we will be confronted a lot of things like we have not worked with before, or we have not dealt with, or we've been avoiding, putting aside, or whatever you do. So it's very easy when things happen one after the others, and your emotion is constantly got hit or bombarded over and over in over the direction. You simply don't know how to start. So you would get frustrated, and you would get emotional, or most of the time you feel like a mess, and you simply don't know where you should begin. A lot of time people in this situation, they believe as long as you give me a break, and then if I don't do anything, I will eventually figure things out. Unfortunately, that great idea, but it never worked, because the whole thing is about momentum. In order to get something figured out, something had to be moving, right? If it always in the still mode, like not doing anything at all, you have a lot to do with everything under the universe. You will see, if I put a glass of water there, over 3 days, it will become dead water. If I put something there, neglecting it for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, eventually it become a dead project. So with everything in your life, in order to sort things out, it's not to put yourself in still momentum or position, is actually get moving. So a lot of time people would say, oh, but if I'm depressed, I simply cannot do things, which I truly understand too. But in order to get out of depression, which me myself experienced several times, in order to get out of depression, is not to lie on the bed constantly crying. That doesn't get me out of depression. It's actually doing something. I don't have to do something big. I don't have to do something magnificent, but I have to keep moving in order to get myself out of depression. So same thing as this, when your life is very overwhelmed, and then you simply don't know how to sort your mind out, your motion is simply a mess. What are you going to do about that? Lesson number 1 is definitely not to get yourself still and don't do anything, because emotion doesn't just evaporate or get away sometimes. If it's that easy, people would not get depressed years after years, right? So it's basic math. Since it doesn't work that way, something have to happen. That is, make sure you are still doing the things, but you can cut down the intensity of it. That is, before people might thinking about working out, get myself fit or something like that. Now you can focusing on eating healthy, or I'm just make sure I eat even though I don't feel like eating. Especially when people are depressed, their taste bud or all the sensations gonna be numb. So since it's all gonna be numb anyway, I might as well do one thing that's very simple. That's eat. I just eat 3 meals and then I eat whatever is healthy. That's a basic decision that you can make for yourself if you truly want to get yourself out of this mess. Also, another thing you can try is, you know how when we find something and then we continue looking for it and we keep thinking that I remember I put it here, but I just simply cannot find it. And then you get really frustrated about it. And then the more you try to look for it, you can spend hours, days, try to look for that something and you simply couldn't find it. And then at the end of the day, you get frustrated. Even more frustrated, but not feel like, your problem got solved. So same solution to that. A lot of time people will say, hey, just go out, have a walk, do something. Then it might come to you, which is true. Also, when you are feeling overwhelmed, the best way to do it is get out of this pattern that you are used to live or you used to believe that it worked and try something different. That is, if we used to hang out with this friends or you hang out with this group, you're doing the same thing every day. Then now let's try something different. Try different group of friends. Try different kind of activity. Try different kind of things. Because obviously, with you stuck in your own thought all the time, you ain't gonna figure things out. So try something new. Sometimes people's head become more clear when they are doing something else. So that's just same thing as when we're looking for something. So that's the second thing that you can do to try to get yourself out of this mess or this overwhelmed feeling that you don't know what to do. First, do something simple. Second, try something else. Third, the things that many of you may be surprised. Have you ever heard a lot of people when they're going through emotional stuff and then they have a tendency to start cleaning, whatever that cleaning things is? Sometimes people like to scrub the toilet bowl. Sometimes people like to go through their wardrobe. Sometimes people like to start, purging their house. There's a good reason for it. When we couldn't quite figure ourselves out internally, sometimes through the external behavior, it will help us organize our thought together, especially when you are throwing out this organizing your clothes, get rid of your clothes or get rid of the pantry and things like that. The whole process of getting rid of things instead of sitting there and complaining or thinking, I know I have to do it, but I simply don't have time to do it. Get on your hands and feet and start cleaning. The process of cleaning is kind of indirectly helping your mind to sort things out slowly as well. You're simply using external force to sorting your mind out. If you never know where to begin, where to start, because a lot of time when I see people or many of my clients, like when they're in that mess, they tend to have a tendency to make their living space quite messy as well. So in that case, I would say start with something easy. Remember, you try to sort your mind. So start with something that your hand can reach and then start. A lot of time, I would not see it as a big project that's clean the whole pantry. I may give myself goal like let's clean this drawer and just this drawer, or tomorrow I will clean the next drawer. So this would be a good idea as well. So another thing too, those are the 3 things I believe you can try. The end of the years, a lot of things might hit you and then you might feel very overwhelmed, and then people overwhelmed at the beginning, they may know the solution to things, but then you may already pass that point that you simply don't know where to start. Here's the 3 things that you can do. Make your life simple, manageable, simple, that you can achieve the basic task every day, but not to set a high goal for yourself. If you don't know where to begin, since your taste bud is numb, your sensations numb, most likely just because you are hit emotionally willy-nilly everywhere, a lot of your sense could go numb. All right. So since you don't know, then make your wise choice. Do the thing like other people say is good. Since you ain't gonna feel the difference anyway. So do that. That would be good. Second, then do something else. Change your life path. You know how sometimes people dealing with breakup or so, they would go have a haircut, they will go travel for a certain time. Those are the reason why. Do something different. Sometimes when you put yourself out of that environment, out of that setting, answer may come to you because you are trying something different. If you really don't know where to begin and all that, try cleaning. So look at your life setting and see whatever is messy or wherever that you find a little bit have a holder behavior and things like that, and start from that, because you're visually, wherever you experience and where you are visually presented every day, it will most likely mirror your mindset too, especially if it's your bedroom, right? So if you don't know where to begin and your emotion is a mess, then try starting with the bedroom. So hope this will give you guys some idea. Again, I really hope you guys have a happier life. Don't trap yourself in this depression that you never see the end to it. Trust me, there's always an end to it. You just have to start moving. And do understand, everything in the still mode ain't gonna find you solution, but a slow pace momentum will. Okay? So we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.